Temperatures, well, cooler than it's been certainly Scotland. In the Northern Highlands, 6 to 8 degrees Celsius.
That's after the break.
Poll tax scrapped as government returns to property-based bills. Good evening. The government has announced that the poll tax is to be scrapped and replaced with a property-based tax.
The globe over the poll tax is imminent demise.
Is the Prime Minister aware that the toast in Scotland tonight will be to absent enemy, Thatcher and the poll tax?
Right up in the mountains, aren't we?
Yeah. There's avalanche warnings and things written on that information.
Really?
Over there. Yeah, saying what the snow conditions are like. Still on the A82. Through Glencoe. Anyway, we're going to go up around Loch Leven on the B863. There's a road down there, the other side of the loch. That's presumably the road back again. It goes around the other side. And we're heading somewhere up there into the mist.
Still no sign of the monster. It's a good place to see him though.
Yes, you can see a lot more.
This must be about the widest point of Loch Ness.
I think it is, yeah. There's a great big ditch here. which was crossed by a stone causeway originally. Okay, so the fire was here at the front, and the warm air would be drawn up through this round hole over which the barley or other grain was placed, and it would dry it out. This is the main residential part of the castle. Above the bedrooms, this was the main hall apparently, the main dining room, and there's a big fireplace over there.
And here we are at the famous Inverness talking traffic light.
Traffic going to Friars Bridge has been signalled to stop.
Right.
It's a lady's voice.
Traffic coming from Friars Bridge has been signalled to stop.
You can see here is the River Ness.
Well, the idea today is to go east out of Inverness and try and find Culloden Moor.
We're actually standing right in the middle of the battlefield here. The new road passes right through the battlefield, and you can see how difficult it must have been to run across this kind of countryside.
As they charged, Cumberland's men changed from round shot to grape shot. The effect was devastating.
Good, because it was very difficult for the Scots to charge, and that was one of their main fighting tactics, their fearsome and very fast run across the battlefield towards their enemies. This is very, very marshy, wet ground. This was where the battle took place.
And accurately, Jacobite guns in the centre of the action took the ground.
These stones mark the mass grave. This one is the Cameron clan.
Prince Charles was led off the field just before the battle ended, and his wanderings after are a legend in themselves.
Cawdor, of course, was what was referred to in Macbeth, the Thane of Cawdor.
For mischievous water horse in their depths. And St. Columba, in 565 AD, is said to have encountered a water monster, the nearest approach to a dragon or prehistoric animal that I have ever seen in my life. In April the following year, forever the most famous and classic image.
Okay, we're just coming down this road, and we've just stopped at a little lay-by on the edge of Lochs.
to Scotland. On his own, very small pup. The people that found him picked him up, took him home with them, and kept him in a paddling pool for some time in their back garden. So they gave him a concoction of tinned tuna fish, condensed milk, and that had the effect of making him very ill. Eventually, some neighbours reported them to the SSPCA, and he was taken away from them and brought here to us, where we hand-reared him. I now have to say, they don't feed very well at this time of year. I'm just going to throw fish up there.
See how it blends beautifully with the red of the fire extinguisher.
You can see the ferries over there. They go to the islands, don't they?
Where do you think these big ferries go to?
I think they go to Mull and Skye. Straight ahead in front of us is the Oban Distillery, which of course is closed for renovation. It looks rather like the Colosseum. I don't know what it is. It can't be Rome. The Romans didn't get this far, did they? There are a few more fine Victorian buildings along the front.
These yellow poles on the side of the road must be there for when the snow is very, very heavy, so that the snow ploughing machines can come through and get rid of all the snow. They know where the road is.
No, I know, but... no.
This is Inveraray. And over here is Inveraray's castle.